hear me?
Yeah, you're amazing. You see and hear me?
I see you. I hear you, man. Listen, you know what you get, my friend? You get the lighting of the Ballin Studios.
Yeah.
There we go.
Flip it on. You get a day old Starbucks. That's
Ew. You want? How about you?
Dude.
You should drink that right now on the air with all of us. A day old Starbucks.
No, it's actually fresh. I'm lying. I just got it.
You asshole. What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
This one's old, dude. This one's sitting in the back. So that one's, I think that's Dave's. I think Dave was here the other week, and I think that's from him.
Well, that sounds terrible. Listen, what is your go-to Starbucks order, by the way?
Venti cold brew with a splash of coconut milk. That's it. Simple. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Look, man, you know, I'm a busy man. I'm running around. I had to hit you from the car.
Yeah, it's true.
But I had to get, I leave for tour tomorrow, so I had to get a new haircut. I had to get my hair cut.
I see. Yeah. How long did that take? About 5 minutes? So
took about 12.
Just got to do like that, right? Just dude, the hair's been rocking lately, man. I got to tell you this, man. My buddy Zac from American Authors here. We'll delve into obviously all the massively huge hit songs that the band has had throughout the years. But one thing about you, though, man, is you were rocking that kind of like, I don't exactly know how to describe it. It's like mullet-esque months ago.
It's a mullet.
And then I'm down.
Still there.
It's still a mullet. Yeah, you've got a little bit of a mullet. But like it's esque though. There's something more to it than just that. But then you had that months ago, maybe whatever. And then it seems like a lot of people are trying to cop your style now. I'm down in Nashville, and all of a sudden, all these country people and others are trying to do it. My man Zac had it first, though.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was just ripping off like Theo Von and like TikTokers and stuff. And I have like 16-year-old cousins, and they're like, "Dude, you look like that TikToker." And I'm like, nice.
Perfect.
All right, cool.
That is
holding on to the youth.
That is the way to success right there, everybody. We're speaking. Let's go. He's no fool. He is no fool. Listen, man, congratulations. You've been able to do, these songs that you've been dropping so far. Of course, we go from Best Day of My Life to Best Night of My Life. Ho, ho, hey. So
Keep
good.
The party rocking. Keep the party rocking all night.
So good. And then the other day, you released another one called We Happy. And, dude, that one is a jam. I was like, like just the riff on it, and then just that chorus, and it's like 2.5 minutes, like something like smooth and quick, in and out, boom, in for the fun, and then we stop, and it's like, well, I got to listen to it again because it was so much fun, and so I played again.
Oh, dude.
And out.
Thank you. Yeah, that one was. Yeah, I mean, I love both of those records a lot. Obviously, Best Night. Had to do it, Best Day is 10 years old now, and obviously when you're the band that does Best Day of My Life, you're constantly getting like, oh, why don't you do the best Christmas of my life or the best this of my life? And so now 10 years later, we're like, you know what, let's keep the party going 24/7, going to Best Night of My Life.
Yeah.
And then thank you. The We Happy one's super fun. We did that. That was the one song on the album that we actually collabed with another person on. So we did that one in New York actually with our good friend Greg Wattenberg.
Gotcha.
But everything else on the album was written and produced by just the three of us. Wow. Me, Matt, and Dave. So man, but I like that one too.
From a band standpoint, American Authors has been able to do so much, from like halftime shows to, tour the globe multiple times, to just all sorts of like great events and kickoff parties and launches and #1 songs and everything. When you, when you've done so much, and some would say almost like you've done it all, the fact that three of you, three that have been there since the beginning, kind of, take things into their own hands, that the album comes together with the three of you, just like it was 15 years ago when you were living in Brooklyn trying to get this thing even off the ground. How much does that make you feel? How cool does that make you feel?
It feels very cool. I always want to like make sure I say it that like, even though we did this album ourselves, wrote it ourselves, produced it ourselves, it's not like that art project kind of thing where, when you hear like, oh, band self-produced, like get ready, it's going to be crazy. It was kind of the opposite for us, where we were able to look back at like our 10-year career as like a professional band and be like, well, we want to take everything that we love about American Authors and that also we see our fans really enjoying of American Authors from the last 10 years. And we want to do the most American Authors sounding album that we've ever done. And when we got into that mindset, it was the idea of who knows us better than us. Right. You know, because we've done like the full writing circuit and worked with a ton of different people, which is great. But it's always like other people have this idea of what you should be. But for us, we didn't want to like chase any trends or anything that was happening today. We just wanted to make this album that when people hear it, you almost get that nostalgic feeling of like, oh, I don't know. I mean, for lack of better words, like, wow, it's like I'm transported back to 2013 or something. It's like, but, so we just kind of figured like we understood it.
And that's always been the thing. Like when you're listening to authors, like, you know, especially from those early days or whatnot, big choruses, you know, kind of, then you can incorporate like whether it's banjo, whether it's electric guitar, whether it's just jams. You know what I mean? Like things that will just stick in your head. It's parts of a song that will just stick in your head and just be like easily recognizable, so that when you're playing them live, you just want a reaction. You just want people to just get up and go.
Yeah, and it was cool because we got the opportunity to perform the whole new album in the full order last week. And it's almost like we were able to like see people in the crowds like singing along to every song like they had already heard it before. And people were, you know, we would ask people like, you know, what did you think? Did you hear any inspirations? And they would go, oh yeah, that one song kind of gave me this vibe. Yeah. And then one person would be like, that song kind of gave me this. And, you know, I'd be honest and just be like, yeah, you're exactly right.
Nailed it. Let's go.
Well, you nailed it. Was essentially like we were trying to make that song this album or whatever, you know. So it's all like super new and original, but it's just kind of like taking inspiration from yourself rather than, you know, whatever else is out there.
We're speaking to my buddy Zac, my longtime friend Zac. Let's go. Known him for literally over 10 years, 15 years now, probably at least. Always a
probably
good
15, man.
Probably 15, man. Let's go. He is the lead singer of American Authors. They've been releasing some new tracks. They leave for tour actually tomorrow. He just got his fresh haircut, as he told us. I want to ask you some basic questions. They're a little bit more regular questions I'm sure you've answered in the past, but I honestly still don't know the answers to them, and so I'm going to ask them because there's always a growing audience here on The Gunz Show. We're live on Twitch Music. Of course, subscribe to The Gunz Show everywhere. You know, what was Best Day of My Life the first song of yours that made radio? And do you remember the first time that you heard it somewhere?
It was not. Believer was the first song.
Believer, yes. I'm a believer. Okay, all right. When was the first time you saw that?
I'm just a believer. Yeah, that was actually like what we got signed off of.
Right, okay.
Because that was like, it got picked up by Alt Nation before we even wrote the bridge. And our producer showed it to Regan at Alt Nation. And they were like, I love this. You should finish this because I'm going to start playing it this weekend. So we finished it. The only other song we had at the time that was in like the same world was Best Day. And our producer then sent Best Day to like a publishing house and they got that synced in a Lowe's commercial. So the Lowe's commercial was sick because that was like a lot of money that came in like out of nowhere. It was like, I've never even thought of this. Like I've never even, it was like hard to comprehend. But Believer was the first song we heard on the radio. We got put on a tour really quickly and the alternative radio for a while. Yeah. But Best Day just kept getting these commercials like one after another. And it was at a point where it was like, maybe I had like 5 or so. Yeah, it was like everywhere. And it was like out. This was when people were buying singles and it was like way outselling Believer. So then we made the switch to push Best Day as the single. So. And do you remember the first time? Well, and by the way, for all the viewers out there, this is when television really mattered still. So like you would be home watching TV, and I'm sure you just
like Meet Me at the Altar is a great band, phenomenal band, and they have the Taco Bell song right now. And I guess Taco Bell bought a huge package with the NFL because I hear that song all the time now during these NFL games. I'm a huge sports fan, so I'm watching games for hours at a time, and it's always being played.
Yeah.
But this is back then with the low, like, so you know, you're watching TV on like a Monday night, Saturday night, whatever it might be, and you're just hearing your song all the time, right?
All the time. All the time, yeah. Well, I'm very jealous of Meet Me at the Altar right now. I'm trying to get that. No pun intended. I'm gunning for that Super Bowl spot, man. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. I mean, I love to hear that because I think it is such a win, and it's such a great feeling of success for an artist to like get these commercials or because you know, not only is it great exposure where you do hear it everywhere, but like straight up, especially today in the day of streaming where it doesn't really pay much, it's like it's a huge win financially for artists that are out there doing their thing. So
no,
I think it's great.
And of course, and one way that you do that is from, you know, getting that placement. And of course, you, the fans that are watching right now, and for anybody who has questions for Zac, feel free to put them into the chat and have some. And RX Ills was just like, the excitement to hear your song on TV must be wild. And just a bunch of people. Chrissy's in the chat, all these different people. Just having apps. Best night of my life gave me happy vibes, of course. That's got to be cool, man, to hear. So you do best day of my life. How many years later were you just like, we have to do best night? I'm sure people were just messing with you from the beginning. Like, oh, when are you going to? So did you have it in the back of your mind that you eventually were going to, or kind of was just like, you know what, dude, it's been 10 years. Let's just roll with it.
It was that. Look, honestly, shout out to the Twitch people. I'm going to be straight up. I'm pretty insightful. So you can ask me anything out there. But no, it was not premeditated at all. Honestly, it was like, nice. It was exactly what you just said, where we wrote and recorded this whole album in 2 weeks. We just turned my house in Vegas into a studio and just really, we spent 12 hours a day just writing and recording. We did 20 songs, narrowed it down to our top 10, and that's what the album is. But no, it was just us sitting around. It was maybe like the third or fourth song that we were doing. Nice. So like third or fourth day in the trip. And we were just kind of like outside, like having some drinks, you know, smoking a little. And Dave brought it up. He's like, dude, we should just do it. Let's just give it to him. Best night. And it was kind of that moment of like, yo, let's go. So we went back inside and did it. That was it. Just wrote it and recorded it right there.
Oh yeah, like dude, like come on, dude.
I'm stoked on this album because like straight up, there were like really no rewrites or anything. Like what we did in this 2-week time is essentially what you're gonna hear on Friday.
That's awesome.
We obviously like tweaked some production and added some like bells and whistles later on, but like I'm proud of it because like we've overthought so many songs in the past where like I'll listen to like past records of ours and be like, ugh, we should have just went with the original version. Like we butchered it with so many changes. Whereas at least, you know, no matter what happens with this album, I can at least listen to it and be like, yeah, that's what we did. And I'm super stoked on it. And
we all
I only have
on
two.
It. Yeah. We
all agreed. And I only have 2 changes that I wish I would have made, which is good. They're small changes. So,
right.
But yeah.
There's always got to be, listen, nothing's ever going to be 100%, but it's better to be closer to 100% than not 100%. You know what I mean?
As of now, they're very small changes. So I don't.
As of now.
I'm not losing my mind over them. Like, we'll talk in a couple months and then I'll be like, oh my God, should have changed this. No, I think it's really good. I
now
really
tell
do
me,
like the album.
While we're on this, they've released 2 songs, all right, so far off of it. What, when?
3. We have 3.
3 songs off of it, but you just dropped Happy, which was just the other day, which is very stoked. Which I'm stoked on. What release date, all of that? So the viewers out there, the listeners on the Gunz Show and more, when, what are we thinking? What's the deal? And are you stoked on the rollout so far?
Yeah, the album comes out on Friday.
It's gonna be
so what is that? February 10th. What is that? 10th?
Yep.
Yeah, February 10th. 4th American Author's 4th album. The album is called Best Night of My Life.
Damn right it is.
We're not going to beat around the bush on it, you know? It's like the thing that I feel like, you know, we did Best Night of My Life. The album's called Best Night of My Life. And the music video we did for the song is it's a play off. It's the reuniting of our tour manager Jesse and the Monster, the two characters from the Best Day music video.
Full circle.
We got them back together. So it's a full
little DeFlorio,
thing, man, and
little DeFlorio action.
No DeFlorio, all Delaney, our tour manager. But don't worry, DeFlorio did all the photos.
Yeah.
And DeFlorio did all the he did all like the special release vinyl packaging. So DeFlorio's part of it.
Part of the family still.
Everyone's there, the whole fam. And but yeah, and we happy. I'm super proud of that video too, where we did like a really fun Western vibe with my dog, Nala.
Okay.
And that video's out right now. You can check it out. But if you like cute dogs, you got to go watch the We Happy video because I'm really proud of that one.
See, Zac, what he does is he's no fool, all right? He gets the hip hairstyles, and he also knows how to tug at the heartstrings. He knows that when he puts Nala into a music video, every single person's going to be like, I love that effing dog. I need to watch this music video. And then they're going to go to school, they're going to go to college, they're going to go to work, and they're going to show everybody else it, and then it's just going to go from there, right?
It's adorable, man. Look.
Yeah.
And look, here's a little known fact. My dog Nala, she is in fact a trained studio working dog.
Boom. So no issues on set. Probably acts better than some of the bandmates do. You're probably more professional.
She would actually, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? She was like the easiest one to work with. She was actually like too good for certain scenes. Like we wanted her to like jump on the table and eat all the food.
It, right? Wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't do it.
Don't.
Yeah, she wouldn't do
Too
it.
Proper.
So we couldn't use that
Too
part.
Proper. Yeah. You know, the other best thing to do, pardon the pun, is to also obviously support them live. Gearing up for tour, literally about to hop on tour. It's gonna be so much fun, man. Been able to see, you know, even just the different rollouts that you've done, the acoustic stuff, etc. You know, the amphitheater stuff that you had also been doing. But then recently, you were just on a cruise, man, and it was funny because it was like half my Insta story were people on this cruise, it seemed, living their best damn life. Talk to me about the cruise, man. It seemed like a lot of the homies were there. A lot of the friends were there. You know, cruises seem like a good time.
It was rad. So we were fortunate enough to be asked back this year, but we did this same cruise. It's called the Rock Boat. We did it last year.
Yeah.
And then we just did it again this year. Sister Hazel, if you remember them, they put it on. They're great. Yeah. And it's just an amazing time. I'd never been on a cruise before. And I mean, look, if you like drinking White Claws all day and playing music, it's like, it's the best damn time. It's super fun. It's like, it really is like a family. Everyone who goes on it is really sweet. And, you know, for us, American authors love meeting new people and interacting, with the people that come to our shows. And that's what this boat's all about. So it really is like building a whole family connection. So I love doing it. I'll go back and do it again anytime they ask us. But it was really fun too, because there were a lot of people that we've collabed with on it.
Yeah.
Like Need to Breathe was on this one. You know, we do Neighborhood together.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands, Lit.
Oh yeah.
Was on this boat.
Let's go.
American Authors. Yeah, and American Authors got a Lit song out, and so I got to perform that with them every night.
Yeah.
So Magic Giant, who we've collabed with, and they were so just like a lot of friends. It was great, man. A lot of music.
And no better way to get. Listen, if you're gonna get a tan anyway, you might as well do it on a boat, drinking with your friends and listening to live music.
It was so fun.
You know what I mean? Like if you want a tan in January or December, whatever, it's like you might as well do it with friends and the whole thing, right?
It's such a great experience, man. Yeah, you get a little tan, get a little buzz, you know.
By the way,
music.
We're over the white. We used to do balling when you're clawing. All right.
Yeah, balling when you're. Yeah.
We don't. We're a little bit over the White Claws these days, my friend. I might have to introduce you to some other alcohol, my friend. Unless White Claw's a sponsor of you, then we will drink all the White Claws.
No, I'm actually a Truly guy myself.
Okay. Okay.
What do you drink now? Sonic? Sonic seltzers?
Yo, I'm kind of. I think I've destroyed my body with the seltzers. To be completely honest,
Over seltzers, huh? Is that the thing?
We drink Screwball whiskey now down here in Nashville.
I don't know what that is.
It's peanut butter whiskey, and it is delicious, bro. It is. It's delicious, but it's not like it's like I don't drink Fireball anymore, even though it's fireballing. Like we don't drink Fireball anymore. You know what I mean? That's kind of like whatever, dude. Peanut butter whiskey. I will send you some peanut butter whiskey, bro.
All right, I'll try it. Look, I'm down. You know what it is? When I get on the whiskey train, I don't care what it's flavored like. I will just wreck myself. Like I'll just get destroyed. Where it's like,
yeah,
you call me whatever you want, but I'll drink seltzers and Fireball all day long, and I will just be riding that wave.
Gotcha.
Like it's,
okay.
Like I could go till the wee hours of the morning.
Whiskey, it's
if I start drinking
9:30, you're out.
If I start drinking like 40 proof stuff, it's game over. Like,
well, it could be bad news because the Screwball peanut butter whiskey is so delicious. Like I'm talking so delicious, bro.
It could taste terrible. I will still be screwed. If it's 40 proof or whatever, it's like if you're getting into that territory, it's like
bad news bears.
Yeah, it's just bad news. Where you call me cheesy, call me old school. I don't know if it's old school, but dude, I'm still riding the Truly train.
Okay.
And the Fireball Ferry.
Oh God. Oh, I just got so much heartburn. Threw me back to 2010 in New York City.
Yeah, you can call me 2010 all day, right?
There you go. It's Zac here from American Authors. We're having some fun. Somebody wanted to know in the chat, where are they? I want to just do it. We have alcoholic talk happening right now. Chrissy wants to know, how old is the dog? How old is Nala?
Oh, Nala, my dog, is now 5 years old. Okay. So she's chilling. She's doing well. I also just got a new puppy. It's another Australian Shepherd.
Okay.
And his name is Arlo, and he's 1. He's just turned 1.
Jesus.
And
did they love each other? Are they best friends?
Yeah. They're great, and they get along with the cats. But so I got 4 animals at my house now. 2 Australian Shepherds. It's chaos. Like it's crazy, man. Wow. But no, Nala's 5. She's the best. Gotcha. You meet that dog.
Named after the Lion King, right? Being. I assume Nala from the Lion
named
King?
After Lion King. She's named after Lion King, and then Arlo is named after the Good Dinosaur. Okay. So we tried to keep the Disney vibe going.
You know what? Because we adapt very quickly here, because I'm a professional broadcaster on the Gunz Show here. Make sure to drop a follow and subscribe, everybody out there. I'm going to pivot here, but kind of transition. All right. Top 3 Disney soundtracks of all time. What is your order before I tell you mine?
Whoa. Maybe Moana is number 1, just because it's really fresh on my brain.
Okay.
I like Moana a lot. Okay, look. You know what else I like? I like Frozen.
Frozen
a lot.
Okay.
Frozen 1.
Yeah.
I like Tangled a lot.
What are these answers?
Bro, I know. And then I also like I like Hercules a lot.
Okay.
This crazy? Was that crazy answer?
Listen, Hercules is fine, but it had 1 song on it. All right, maybe 2 on it. All right, this is the correct order.
Look,
okay, Zac, the correct order is
what, Aladdin and
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast into Lion King into Aladdin. That is the correct order.
Classic.
That is the correct order.
That's classic, dude. I'm trying to throw you curveballs.
You threw some Tangled. Name 1 song off of Tangled. What the hell is Tangled?
Dude, have you not heard though? It's like crazy.
Is that
it? It's like Mandy Moore or something, dude. It's so good.
All right, so Tangled. Okay. Just based on that, I think I have to go listen to Tangled right now, because you got me so pumped up for this.
Well, I also really like Finish Each Other's Sandwiches from Frozen.
Okay.
The song's so good, dude.
Yeah, I like Love is an Open Door. Love is an Open Door.
Oh,
that's also
so
Frozen.
Good.
Frozen needs
no,
to be
that's
up
what
there.
it is.
Yeah.
That's Finish Each Other's Sandwiches.
Gotcha, yes.
Yeah, that song's so rad.
I'm glad that we're both on the same page here. So there you go. So his top 3 is Moana, into
I like Moana a lot.
Into Tangled, into Frozen. Feel free to
Yeah.
yell at him all you want in the chat, everybody. Just yell at him all you want.
Yeah. Well, look, I keep it new school, man. That's always been my thing. I like
yeah.
I like new shit.
You always mess with us, man. Zach here from American Authors, having a good time. Multiple songs already out. Full album drops this coming Friday. What is one song that you cannot wait for people to hear when the album drops Friday?
I really like the 2 slow jams on the album. Okay. They're really, really good. There's one called Live On. It's a song for anyone that's lost someone. It's a really beautiful song, but it's also really, really cool. It's pretty, I guess, maybe different from things that we've done in the past. And then there's another one called All Roads Lead to You, which I love it. It's definitely like more of like the deep water kind of anthemic American Authors world. And it has a lot of great metaphors in it. It's called All Roads Lead to You. So it's a lot of like driving metaphors and road. And it's really, really cool. I'm proud of the lyrics on that.
All right, so definitely check those 2 out, as well as the ones that are already out. And we got to, of course, promo the shows. There's nothing like an American Authors show. From the first time I saw you 10 years ago plus, even before you were an American Authors, it's always been a good time. Talk to us about tours. Talk to us about shows, because you've literally been able to kind of, like I said, transform everything from like heavier kind of set into more slow down kind of set, into collab sets, into just, like I said, the acoustic kind of sets, into amphitheaters, into stadiums, into 40 people shows, everything, man. The transgression has been there. The progression has been there as well. Talk to me about this upcoming one that you're about to rock out and melt people's faces with.
It's really good, man. I think this set we were fortunate enough to do this kind of vibe on our fall tour with Philip Phillips. Right. So we feel really good going into this tour, but it's kind of a combination of kind of everything that you were talking about. Like, we're definitely keeping it more organic. It's super musical, like really just like diving into like the harmonies that we all do together, and just trying to do like a really nice combination of all of our sets, but also all of our albums too. Like, I get what it's like for a fan when you go see the band and like whatever, you want to hear the hits or whatever it is. But so I think we did a really nice job on this upcoming set of like really having a lot of the fan favorites from all of our albums and from our whole history. And it's also a nice intimate show. Like, this tour, we kept it really small because it technically is our first tour since, pandemic and whatnot. Right. So it's also super nice. Like, we're not doing any in-ear monitors, so it's like we can really hear the room. So I will tell you, like, from practicing this show on the Philip Phillips stuff, like, it can get rowdy and it can get wild, and like, we're not afraid of taking requests and like diving into random stuff. Like, so each night will be pretty different, which I'm stoked on, because like in the past, when we do it with like in-ears and tracks and stuff, it's just like every night is the same. It's just clockwork, routine, it's loud,
absolutely,
it's like loud and crazy. Where this one is still insanely fun, but I almost think it can get a little more wild, just because it's like every night's going to be different. Like, you might get one night, like you might get like a 2-hour set where it's just we just like go off the deep end and start doing requests or whatever.
Maybe a couple covers. You never know. You never know what can happen.
We'll just like jump into covers, jump into whatever. So it's very fun.
Oh, that's sick, dude. So I mean, dude, you got me all jacked up for that. Let's go.
It's fun. Yeah. So like, look,
let's go.
If there's a certain person in the crowd and they say they want to hear Hit It, we might just jump into Hit It, dude.
You, let's go. I
got you.
I remember you were on tour with Mowgli's. Who else was it? It was you, Mowgli's. It wasn't Lovely, was it? Or was it Oh Honey at the time? We're in New York City.
It was Oh Honey at the time.
It's Mowgli's, American Authors, Oh Honey, New York City, sold the hell out of PlayStation Theater. Might have been Best Buy at the time, not really sure. New York City. I remember going up to you in the dressing room being like, yo, Hit It's my jam. And you're like, all right, Gunz, we're going to play it for you. And you changed the lyrics during the end of it. It's like, to Gunz is ballin'.
Gunz is ballin'. Gunz is ballin'.
Oh my God, I was losing my mind.
So look.
So what you're saying is, during these shows,
happen.
if somebody's in the crowd and wants to hear Hit It, it might happen.
If someone's in the crowd and they want to hear Hit It with their name in the chorus, then it will happen. There's a good chance it'll happen.
You know how Taylor Swift has Taylor's version? You need to realize Hit It, Ballin' version.
Ballin' version, yeah, easy. That's what the next thing is, just going to be like, Hit It with different lyrics in it. I like that.
There you go. Listen, forget cameos. Instead, you go to an American Author show, and you yourself, if you're lucky enough, can have your name implemented and put into Hit It.
Yeah, you just ask for the right song, and if your name fits, it'll work. We'll do it.
It'll go.
So I think that's going to be that's the most fun thing about this upcoming tour, is just like the spontaneity of changing up the set every night, doing fun things, and just having a good time.
Listen, when you say it like that, and we'll wrap up on this, got a couple more fan questions that we're going to get into, and just in a couple questions here, just to kind of wrap it up. But there's one thing for a band like you that's had, so much success, but are still grinding, still doing this. It's not like you were just doing it just to get like, Believer and Best Day of My Life and Go Big or Go Home, go. All the jams that we know, obviously, throughout the years. You're still going strong. You know what I mean? Even the last time that you worked with, Mark McGrath into like you worked with Lit and stuff and previously have worked with them and stuff. Lit worked with, Flip Side, yes.
We did a song with Lit.
Lit, yes, who is actually down here in Nashville, because I went up to him and I showed him the clip of you shouting him out when I ran into him.
They're
so good.
Awesome dudes.
So good. But like the fact of the matter is, American Author is still going strong. New album this coming Friday. Tour, making it fun not only for the people in attendance, but making it fun for yourselves up there as well. Yeah. So many songs that you've been able to kind of collect throughout the years here, and it's all going to just come together in a unique and kind of just fresh atmosphere for everybody involved. It's going to be a party. Drinks are going to be served, and it's going to be a dance party. Let's go.
Let's go.
Love it. Real quick, here we go. Somebody wants to know, how many tattoos do you have still these days?
I have this arm, then I have kind of like this part of the arm, and then I have like some random ones on my legs and my chest.
I think they mean not where. How many do you think you have? I don't care.
Well, I don't know, because it's like you could count this as a bunch of individual ones, but it's just kind of one big one. So If you want to say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have a booty tattoo.
Oh snap! Is it lips?
Mm-hmm.
Is it pair of
No,
lips?
it's not.
Kiss my ass? No.
No, it's one better. I'll give it. It's a bald eagle, and it says "Made in the USA."
God. Where were we for that one? What beautiful state got to be?
It was a bored, rainy day off on tour in Erie, Pennsylvania.
That's what one does in Erie, Pennsylvania. They get bald eagles tattooed on their wrists.
Yeah, it's a good one. And it's a matching buddy tattoo with our tour manager, Jesse, who's the star of the Best Day of My Life video and Best Night video.
And Best Night of My Life. So you got to,
he's got the tattoo as well.
So you guys are eagle buddies, needless to say. There you go.
We're eagle buddies. I think he wants to traditional Japanese his back, so he might have to cover
the bald eagle that is made in the USA. Yeah, probably could be a little
Which is okay. Like, I get it. If he covers it, that's okay.
Yeah, so you'll just be the only one with the bald eagle there. You're perfect.
Life
choices, kids. These are life choices that we've made. But it is all good because they've got a brand new album coming out this coming Friday. Dude, always. Oh, get a Brontosaurus tattoo above your ankle, somebody said, so that you can match. Because there you go.
Okay.
Brontosaurus.
Okay. I'm into brontosauruses.
There we go.
That's cool.
I guess dinosaurs. Yeah, there you go. A lot of dinosaurs.
That's a ballin' dinosaur.
I still don't have a tattoo. I'm still waiting to get somebody to get ballin' with me. And because my first tattoo needs, everyone's like, you got to, dude, like at this stage in your life, you got to do something that's going to mean a lot to you. You know what I mean? They're like, maybe do it over like somebody that's passed away or something. I'm like, oh, ballin'? Like, it's got to be ballin'.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So ballin' will be my first one.
Gunz, I will gladly get that tattoo with you.
Let's go!
Next time we're in the same city, I'll gladly go get that with you.
Dude, let's get ballin' tattoos. Come on.
Easy. That's a no-brainer for me.
I love it.
We've known each other. We've been through it all. And so that's a no-brainer for me.
Yo, stamp it, sign it, approve it, delivered, that whole thing. Let's go.
Yeah,
you
I will
heard
not
it
back
here
out.
on the Gunz Show. Well, listen, I live down in Nashville and New York City these days. So if you're,
I know.
you come to either of those, you hit me up, bro. You hit me up.
I'm always there, man. Matt and Dave are in Nashville, so
they are. Yes, tell them to answer my text messages.
That's messed up, bro. They don't text you?
Hey, you guys here? Wrong number. Like,
that's messed up. Dang.
One of my favorite things I do is, and then we'll end on this, is I'm a big, have a couple drinks and text people type thing in a fun way, you know what I mean? And Forever the Sickest Kids were always like one of my favorite bands, and I toured with them, did the whole thing, and Caleb has had like 9 different numbers, and I have all of them, but like, one of them's like Caleb Real, then I have Caleb Real, then I have like 2019, and like he changes his phone number all the time, so it's so hard for me to know which group chat is the one, like with the latest number. So I always, not always, but every once in a couple months, I will, I know everybody else's number, and then I'll include one of Caleb's. And it'll be just me being like singing their lyrics, and they'll be like, yo, remember this? Or like send like a random video. And it's usually more than not somebody being like, who the hell are you texting right now?
Incredible.
The rest of the band will side text me like, dude, Gunz, that wasn't Caleb's number. It's like some like teacher in like South Dakota getting random ball-in Gunz text messages with Forever the Sickest Kid.
Come on. And what, these guys don't know his number?
That could be, well, because I put like, I have 9 different ones, so it's my fault when I don't click the right one, because I'm just like, because I don't remember which one is which. So maybe that's what's happening with Dave and Matt. Like maybe I'm just texting the wrong number, drunk hit it lyrics. You know what I mean?
I highly doubt it. I bet, you know what? They're going to get a talking to tomorrow.
They need a talking. They are not allowed to get ball-in tattoos with us, all right? So
no, they're not allowed. They're not invited.
Awesome,
no, they're not invited, man.
All the best in the world. That's our buddy Zac from American Authors. It's always a crazy time here, but in all honesty, man, I'm fucking proud of you. I love these songs. I was just jamming them before you came on, dude. These, holy God, dude. Listen, if it's American Authors, it's going to come with big choruses, things to just be like, let's go. And,
it's going to make you feel good.
It's going to make you feel good. And don't we need that these days better now than ever before?
I think so.
Zac, American Authors, keep on balling, my man. We'll see you out on the road, and make sure to pick up the album this coming Friday. Jam out to all the songs. We're going to play Happy one more time right now here on The Gunz Show.
Thank you.
Across all the globe. Anything else you want to say to the fans out there? Go for it.
No, y'all are awesome. See you at a show, and I know you're going to love the new music, so we'll see you soon. Peace.
Ballin'. There he is, everybody.
Ballin'.
Always the best.